everyone, Jen here with Next Wave Business Coaching. Welcome to another edition of Build a Better Business, where I share strategies and tips to help you do just that. Do you want to know one way to not worry about your business so much? Have a roadmap. Call it clarity, roadmap, plan, strategic plan, whatever you want to call it. But by taking the time to plan it and create a roadmap for this coming year, that is going to help you with so much alleviating that worry about your business. It helps you reduce stress. It helps you increase your focus. And when you increase your focus, you're going to gain results. So how often should you do this as a small business owner? I like the idea of looking at the big picture and creating a yearly plan. But I think when we do that, it's almost too hard to keep up with. It can be overwhelming. So then I like to break it down into quarterly goals and plans, monthly, and if you need it, weekly. Take that monthly and break it down into weekly. And what I find a lot with small business entrepreneurs, especially newer entrepreneurs, is yes, we like the process of sitting down and brainstorming and thinking about where our business is going to go, but then we kind of fix it and forget it. We create this plan, we move on, we react to what goes on around us. We get pulled into every direction, which way or the other, and then we forget about it. And that really isn't going to take the stress away or help you alleviate the worry because you're going to be back to where you were, wondering where you're going. So when I create a strategic plan with my clients, I love these planning sessions. And sometimes it's really fun to bring somebody from the outside in because I have an outside perspective. I don't have the emotional ties to the business like you do to your own business. And I can help you with the accountability, which is the key piece to it. So when looking at goals, I like to measure them, and I use the SMART approach. It is not a new science. It's been around forever, but it works. So what is the SMART approach? It's creating, S stands for strategic. So what are your strategic goals to grow your revenue, to grow your profits? Maybe break it out into department. Do you have a marketing goal? Do you have a employee team goal? Do you have a systems goal? Do you have a financial goal? Break them up into buckets is sometimes easier to manage as well. So you want it to be strategic. It's got to make sense. It's got to get to where you're going. We don't want to be taking left turns and right turns on our way to getting to our end result. The next thing is measurable. This is huge. There's that saying that says what gets measured gets results. It's so true. So everything you do when you look at your goals, don't just put pie in the sky. Oh, that'd be so great if we did this. Make sure that it has some type of element that can be measured. The next one is actionable. Get your team involved. If you have a team of people, incorporate them into this action. What are the action steps? And that's why I like taking it and breaking it down into smaller nuggets, quarterly, monthly, weekly. And it's okay if you just have one a week, if one a month. If that's all you can handle, great. I'd rather have you do that and go after it than try to do 10 action steps in a month and only be able to hit 2, because what happens then is you feel disheartened, you feel like you failed, and you're not failing. You're just setting unrealistic expectations. The R for SMART is realistic. So this is always a fun one because a lot of times you'll hear mindset coaches say, a lot of times we limit ourselves with our beliefs. And, instead of saying, I'm going to quadruple my sales this year, they're like, well, I'd really like to maybe just grow them 10%. What is the right approach? The right approach needs to be what works for you. Yes, I don't want to limit your mindset. Go after that quadruple. But also set realistic goals along the way, because there's nothing better than motivating us as humans than reaching a goal. And if we set something that's so hard to achieve and we never achieve it, I just don't want you to get down and get discouraged. So that's why realistic is a good place. So find that balance that works for you. And then the T of SMART is timely. Make sure these goals make sense, make sure they're timely. And then the next step is, where are you going to remember to do these and who's going to hold you accountable? So a couple things. Are you a Post-it note person? Then put them on Post-it notes somewhere in your office that you can look at them every single day. Are you a vision board type person? Put a few of these on a vision board. Once again, you need it somewhere that you can be reminded that you're not going to forget about them. This isn't going to be a one-time-a-year exercise and then you just move on and start reacting again. And then use your calendar, whatever system that is, and set reminders, set appointments with yourself, set whatever you need, schedule that time to keep looking at your goals and making sure you're hitting them on a timely basis. So make them strategic. Measure them. Put some type of measurement in place for each one. Make them actionable and get people involved in accountability. I'm going to add another A to that one, and that's accountability, because I know as an entrepreneur it can be easy to get sidetracked. Make them realistic, but also, go for the big pie in the sky, and timely. I hope this helps. I would love to hear, what is your number one goal that you want to achieve come December 31st, 2022? Have a great day, and thanks for watching.